so as to ensure that all the pro-European members here support you as President of the Commission.
Giegold.
Thank you, Mr. Giegold. 1.5 minutes.
Frau
Minister von der Leyen, you've offered the Greens a Green Deal, but there's a green headline at the top of that, but there's not a lot of green substance in it. The world faces two major ecological crises, the climate crisis and the extermination crisis. Now, when it comes to the climate, this Parliament has clearly set out that by 2030 we have to have 55% less emissions. You haven't committed yourself to that today. But this is the yardstick which young people around Europe are calling for quite rightly, and that scientists demand of us. We need a clear commitment by you, minus 55% greenhouse gases by 2030. And the second thing is extinction. You have lived considerable portions of your life in Hamburg. I used to count butterflies in the Hanover, in the Hanover region. Now there's the crisis of biodiversity, and we require a new agriculture policy for Europe that protects farmers and puts a stop to extinction. So please commit yourself today to a new European agricultural policy which does provide for protection of the climate and is a commitment to putting a stop to further extinctions. It's not just enough to regret loss of life in the Mediterranean when it comes to our borders. Are you prepared to have set up a European rescue at sea mission and to strengthen Frontex in such a way that it puts an end to the death on the Mediterranean? I think what your headlines were good, but the content was insufficient.
Thank you. I'd like to ask all speakers to respect the allotted speaking time. We have many speakers on the list this morning. The next speaker is Mr. Zanni for 2.5 minutes.
Thank you, President. Minister von der Leyen,